Hi everyone, my name is Jess and welcome to my channel. Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy and excited for today's video because I'm going to be sharing 3 new DIYs that I made. Extremely budget friendly, using things that I already have, things that I get from Dollar Tree, things that I get from Walmart, and I hope that you like and enjoy this video as much as I did making all these DIYs, and I hope that you like them. So please, if you do, give me a big thumbs up. That really helps to support my channel, and make sure that you are subscribed and that you hit the bell to get notified every single time that I upload a new video. And guys, remember to follow me on all my social media pages, my webpage and my YouTube channel, Jazomy Home. I have another channel if you don't know it. It's called Jazomy Home, and the links are going to be in the description box, so make sure that you click over there and subscribe to my channel and all my social media pages. And yeah, let's get started with these fun and creative DIYs. Okay guys, for this project I will be using this Dollar Tree bamboo wreath. This is the small size, and you can use the Dollar Tree holly bushes if you want, but I had these ones at home and they are from Walmart, so I decided to use 6 of this, and they only cost 98 cents, so that's a great deal, and they are beautiful. So you can stick them in your wreath, but in fact I think it's easier if you place them between the bamboo branches that the wreath has, and I decided to place the 6 that I have around my wreath, and it was super easy. Because I have the wreath in a small size, I wanted to look a little bit bigger and fuller, so I would decide to use these wire garland ties that are from a Dollar Tree, and I will be tying them to my wreath and leaving them like to the outside of my wreath to achieve that effect that I want, that is bigger and fuller. I did the same process all over my wreath, and I used about like 2 packages of these wire garland ties in total. Once I finish, this is how the wreath will look like, and it looks totally different and much bigger, so I'm really happy. And now I wanted to like match with my Christmas tree that I'd decorate for this year, and my tree has these Walmart lamps ears, so I decided to use some branches. I cut them in half so they were a little smaller, and then I glue them to my wreath. Once finished, I hang my wreath to my ladder from one of the garland ties, and this will be the result, and I love it. I want to have something that will match with my Christmas decor for this year, and I didn't find anything on stores, so I made my own wreath, and it is perfect and cost me about like $10 to do it, and that's a win for me, so yay. For the next project, I'm going to be using 2 of these Dollar Tree small Christmas trees, and the first thing that I did was to remove the bottom part that both trees have. I'm going to put them together because that will make my tree look much more fuller and so much better. So I start to open all the pine picks. In order to tie my two Christmas trees together, I decide to use some of the wire garland ties that I use in my past DIY, and I put them in the center of the trees, and then I tie them together. Now that it was tied together, I'm going to be using some pliers to be able to flatten the metal part under the tree because I need them to be a little bit thinner, and then I tie them together with black tape that I have. And this is because the place where I'm going to be placing my trees is quite narrow, so this step is necessary for me, but it's going to depend where you want to put your trees. You can decorate your tree as you like, and I'm going to be doing something simple. So I decided to stick these Flock mini pine cones from Dollar Tree on my whole tree with hot glue. From there, I'm going to make my tree look a little bit flock, so I use these spray snow from Walmart, and I put it on all over my tree. And you must do it from top to bottom so that the snow falls down and looks more realistic. I also decide to put some pine cones a little bigger so that they will like pop out a little bit more on my tree. For the base of my tree, I'm going to be using these Dollar Tree glass bottle, and they have them in different colors. I chose this one in green, and the first thing I did was to remove the lid that it has. I'm going to be painting my bottle in a really nice technique. So I use spray paint in black ultra matte color, and I'm going to spray paint my bottle, but not complete. I'm going to paint like just a third part to give it a nice effect. Guys, this is like a long base for my tree, so in order to stay upright, you will need to put some weight inside of the bottom, like these stones. You can decorate your bottle if you want. I did something super simple, like tie a small piece of twine and make a bow on top of my bottle, and then add a few pieces of a berry garland that I have from Dollar Tree just to give it a red touch to my DIY. Finally, you can place your Christmas tree inside the bottle, and it fits perfectly because I crushed that wire from the tree first. And yeah, that will be all, guys. This will be the result, and I really love it. It's because it looks with a high-end look and simple but modern at the same time. And if you like the Scandinavian style, I think this DIY is perfect to have in your home. For the next project, I will be using one of these Dollar Tree signs, and the first thing I did was to give it a coat with my Waverly chalk paint in black color. Once the paint is dry, I will measure 2.5 inches on my sign on both sides of this stick, and I'm going to make a mark with my pencil. In those marks that I made on my stick, I will be placing these screw hook that I already had paint in black. I'm going to be placing a piece of Dollar Tree nautical rope, and I'm going to tie it with a knot on each side, and this piece is what will help me to hang my sign later. For this sign, I will be reusing this canvas frame that I had for years ago, and I think it's about 12 by 16 inches large. And as I do in most of my signs, I'm going to be removing the staples and the canvas fabric to have a wood frame. I'm going to be painting my wood frame with my special walnut stain, and then I let it dry. Now for the background, I'm going to be reusing the same canvas fabric. I'm going to be using the other side, and the first thing I did was to cut all the edges that are folded. You can paint the canvas the color you want, and I decided to use red color. To dry the paint, I always recommend a heat tool because it makes the process much faster, and this one that I have, it works amazing. So in the description, I left the Amazon link in case that you need it. Once everything is dry, I'm going to be placing the canvas fabric on my wood frame, and to stick it, I'm going to be using my stapler to make it strong and also to make it look straight. Okay, now I will be gluing my sign with the stick that I already paint in black, and I will use hot glue. And to give it an extra reinforcement, I use wooden blocks and I glue them on the back side between the frame and the stick. Okay, it's time to decorate my sign, and in the top part I'm going to stick 2 of these decorative peaks from Walmart, and I stick them with hot glue. Now for the sign, I want to place a Christmas tree, so I decided to use one of these wooden signs from Dollar Tree. And the first thing I did was to cover the hole that it had with some spackling from Dollar Tree, and then I sanded for a smooth surface. To have a good contrast in my sign, I decided to paint my Christmas tree using chalk paint in white color. Once the paint is dry, I use these chalk paint in mineral color, and with a brush and just a very small amount of paint, I paint my tree with a dry brush technique. Finally, I'm going to glue this wooden tree into my sign with hot glue, and then I stick a small and cute neutral bow on the top of my tree. Once finished, guys, I hang my sign on the wall, and oh my god, this is how it's looking, and I love it. I had this sign in my mind for a long time ago, and I finally did it, and I love how it looks, and it's absolutely perfect and budget friendly. And remember that you can reuse any picture frame or sign that you have at home and do something totally different for this Christmas and budget friendly. And I really hope that this video helps you and inspires you to I don't know, give you some ideas to be creative. And yeah, if you like it, please give me a big thumbs up. That really helps to support my channel. And make sure that you comment down below which of these projects was your favorite, and make sure that you are subscribed and that you hit the bell and share this video with friends and family. Remember to follow me on all my social media pages, my webpage, and my other channel, Jazomy Home. All the links are going to be in the description box. And yeah, see you in the next video. Bye guys.